Hey man, I've been trying to tell everyone this Ryan Day, he is all business. He is not fooling around. He has no time for the nonsense, you know. And I understand him when you as a head coach in your first 2 years, you make the college football playoff, and lose a heartbreaking, terrible game to the Clemson Tigers, and then you come back and beat them, get revenge, which was very sweet, and then you get absolutely destroyed by Alabama. Um, but you're there. I had the opportunity to be in two back-to-back college football playoffs, and the opportunity to be in a Big Ten championship back-to-back years. You taste success and you want more of it. And unfortunately, in this past season, that success was not there. A lot of changes have been made, and he's not playing around. And now that there's a new coaching staff in, especially on the defense side of the ball, he has turned his attention to his players, and his expectations have came to another level. And he's basically explained that today. So basically, what he was saying was that a big problem a lot of Buckeye fans had issues with, the linebackers, of course, and somewhat the inconsistent play of the defensive line. He feels like this year, guys like Teron Vincent, Jerron Case, Tyler Friday, those are going to be guys that can, really step it up, play a huge role for this Buckeye football team. And being Notre Dame, something I'm doing is taking it one game at a time. And, so we're focusing on Notre Dame. And they can play a huge role in that game and potentially beyond that. But for sure, that Notre Dame game, the veteran leadership is what you need on a team that wants to have a chance of winning, a college football playoff. But one person, and one specific kind of group, he took his, I won't say he was upset at, but he's basically saying that he's no nonsense for, and that is basically the defensive tackle position at Ohio State. And he's no nonsense. He has high. I think his high. These are his highest expectations. Not the offense, not the corners, the defensive tackle position. If you are a D tackle, it is not persona non grata. You don't want to. It's not fun. It don't seem like a lot of fun. And his problem is how long they can go, how many snaps they can play consistently. We've seen in the past great players, especially at that defensive tackle position, they could play a lot of snaps. You want to build a rotation and rotate guys in and out so they're fresh. But those guys that are first round picks, second round, day one picks, and day two picks, they have a high motor and they're consistent and they can play a lot of snaps. And that is what he wants from some of his best players. One person that he has a lot of expectations for, and he is no nonsense with, is a guy named Tyleik Williams. And basically said the great ones, they can go for extended periods of time. If you can't, we'll get you out. I'm like, dang. Man. Dang. I'm like, wow. I got to say it again. He said the great ones. On Tyleik Williams, the great ones, they can go for extended periods of time. If you can't, we'll get you out again. So basically, he said Tyleik has a lot of potential. He can be a really great player at Ohio State, but he has to be able to work on going longer periods of time. If you being an impact player, we have to make sure teams cannot get off offensively when they see he's out the game. When he's in the game, he's gonna contribute. But we need him in the game longer so he can contribute more. Same with the other defensive tackles, not just him. Now it does seem like he was singling him out, but we need them to be consistent because there are times where when certain guys go to the game, teams capitalize. They get a first down or they make a big play. Big plays hurt Ohio State last year. We weren't getting the linebackers have to be better too. So, like you said, you got to go for extended periods of time. Do I feel bad? Hey, look, this is big boy college football. You got to be prepared to play. He's not having it. He got rid of the coaching staff. So, if he gets rid of all the coaching staff and we still have the same issue defensively, it's not just the coaches. You have to look at some of the players. Some of those players are back. The expectations are there. A guy that needs to step up and be ready to play is Tyleik Williams. I think he'll be ready to play. But that was very surprising, Ryan. Coach Day did that. Love Coach Day. He is no nonsense. He is no nonsense. He is not. He's trying to have a better season than he did last year. In Notre Dame, I feel so bad. So bad. No, I don't. I don't feel bad. Go Bucks, man. Let's go.